All right, Hearts 1, Medeama 5 for the Accra Sports Stadium. Oh man. Anyway, look, let's get serious. The goals, they funny me, but you know. Mo, make I take your thoughts. You be the guest. Your thoughts on this. Then you see that this result go fit happen. Hearts 1, Medeama 5.
Honestly, going into the game, I was looking at the statistics, the permutations to the match, and interestingly, the last 2 visits of Medeama Sporting Club to Accra Sports Stadium playing hard to folk since 2020-2021, they are yet to even score a goal. 2020 they lost the game, 2021-2022 they lost the game. So going into the game, it's a difficult thing for them. Now, if you pick David Okulu, who is also currently the head coach of Heart of Folk, he has since taken over in match day 21. He has played 5 home matches without a loss. He has scored 7 goals and are considered 1. And that one is against Nswatrema when they won 2-1. So if you pick permutations, it gave you an insight that Heart of Folk were favourites prior to the game against Medeama. Number 2, Medeama under Augustine Evans Adote, who came to take over as the head coach after Umar Abdurabi left the team, has also played an important games, and then against Kumasa Sante Kotoko, he becomes the first coach and the first team to beat Kotoko at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Yeah. So going into this game, if you do the permutations which favors Heart of Folk, then again you do permutations that favor Medeama because they were able to beat Kumasa Sante Kotoko, who were unbeaten prior to their game against them. So clearly, going into the game, there were factors. Now, another factor is that who is motivated to win? One, Heart of Folk knew clearly, and I've stated it everywhere, that there's no way they could win the league because their away performance have been abysmal. So even if you win all your home matches, there's no way you can catch up to the top. But Medeama, prior to the game, Ediana have lost a game 3-0 at the Accra Sports Stadium to Accra Lions, and then they are motivated that, look, we should go all out. Remember that they had the opportunity. Medeama, one of their games against Accra Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium, had the opportunity to go on top. But then they lost the game 4-2. And in the game, I stated it clearly that Medeama have a very good offensive team. That is Jonathan Sowa, their striker who had a brace from Dambot. They have Ajiman, and then Nana Kofi Babo, Fodro from the flanks would give you all the runs and all that. You can create a penalty. So clearly, they had a good attack. But their problem against Accra Lions that time was that they were more offensive. Because if you pick their 2 centre-backs, as at that game, Atinga has scored 7, 6 from the sport kick. Nuruddin Abdullahi has scored 2. He's also one of the best centre-backs we have currently. So they were more offensive, and that is why
they'll be very good coaches.
Yes. So if you are more offensive against them on a large pitch, they will punish you, and that is why they lost. So going into this game, I knew clearly that interpositional display, movement, quality players, Medeama were on top in this season. Because I'm sure that someone will bring a debate, Caleb and Co. But if you look at quality this season, there's no way you can talk about any team than Medeama Sporting.
And then if you add the motivation,
the motivational factor, 3 points goes ahead of Ediana, and for the first time. And going into this game, Ediana have been on top of the league log for 24 weeks, starting from match day 7. So this is an opportunity to go on top. And clearly, when they had the first goal, they were motivated. Fodro at the flanks. They knew the weaknesses of Heart of Folk. The weaknesses, you saw that against Tamale City. You saw the weaknesses against Karela United, even when they wanted the points. And this is how they play. Very weak at the back. Clearly showed that Heart of Folk had a lot of deficiency. And for me, I wasn't surprised with the results. This is how they play. You can pick the clips against Karela. You pick the clips against Tamale City.
The same things.
Against Samatex. Pick the clip.
The same thing.
The same problem. Defensive errors. And that is why they lost the game. And for me, I wasn't surprised even though statistics were back in there. But Medeama were motivated to do something.
I see. Gabi, then you there at the stadium that day. Shaban, they make some very interesting points. Motivation being the base. Medeama, them away display at Baba Yara. The fact saying, they don't say if they win 3 points against, the 3 points on Adriana as Adriana lose, and all of that. Then as you watch the game, what be your own perception? What be your own takeaways from the game?
The first thing I see from the Hearts perspective be, 1, my body language. Then it really be poor. So before the first 3 goals, I'll notice something about the defense. Then it be very poor. Like so many spaces, then open give Medeama. I'm like, no. Yeah, no say Hearts are not in the title race. But you should be able to put up a certain performance. At least the fans they give them something to be happy about. That'd be one thing with me I'm not excited about. Later, as you say, it trickled down to the attack, then the team in general. So the whole team can make sluggish. They can make like slow, like nothing, unconcerned, like so uninterested. Then get us in like 90 minutes average. Then just go left the park top. That the bit my body say, why this performance? Then Coach Oklu, watch the first goal. Medeama my first goal. A pass,
maybe when our producers go feed
yes,
on
there's a pass from the left to the right. He cuts in, he played the ball. The ball takes a bounce on the pitch. I see the ball. Somehow the ball just enter. Like it just beats him and it gets into the...
Are you no try?
See, the entire 11 team, after that Sunday, then for go church, go pray for them sins.
Oh, why?
I they tell you, Nana.
Why so ball inside now? They don't know if he score people.
No, I know they talk so, but I know what are they talk? We say, them a body language, then the whole team display on the pitch, then do, and it be really poor.
Okay.
For a team to, we know has to work for a certain standard, then be champions, 2020-21 champions, then be FA Cup, 2-time
back FA Cup winners.
So because prior to this game, then they were, I think they were 6th or something like that. So if like then loser, me what are they expect? Say maybe some 2-0 or something. But some of the goals be way off gimme.
Before this game, before playing
Medeama,
not then they fought, not because of then they fought.
So I mean, even if you lose out on the title race, the top 4.
So for you, the performance be off.
Be off. From the third team, the technical team,
coaching, motivation,
from the coaching to the playing body on the field, then things. Where we get a coach that way he can't explain, say, yeah, clearly, he knows that the performance here be poor. I mean, it be well poor.
I see. Yeah, what are your own thoughts?
Evident is some. Because if you see the scoreline, they shock me. The scoreline 5-1. No. If it be like I say Medeama, Adriana Stars, as they come Accra, then come beat Accra House of Folk for the Accra Sports Stadium. Close game, no hour. But say the season they can't end, you get so many turbulence for the season inside. Plenty matter come, the Samobwedu issue, Matic, start fine, then go chase some from training ground. Plenty issues come up or clue. You don't know whether it stay or it be long term or it be just interim. You don't know. But say if you play for the batch small, say you go play like this, and this be the second time Richmond Nai a matter come use inside where it will be positive. The first time
be the powder
you take powder go put your face top like you get some chicken pox where they use calamine lotion. Number 2, see the goal. This one, see the goal you concede. The first one, so it be unpardonable. Mistakes they happen, but some mistakes be there. It be unpardonable, and that be one of them mistakes. Some how say ball then play out from long range, shots no day inside, speed no day inside, the velocity they low. Then you misjudge the flight of the ball, make it bounce for your front.
See.
And you know if you react in time, say you just go push them out.
If you watch that first goal and just watch them over and over again. You go even zoom the highlight. Then just put him for Aipe in top before the ball gets to him. Yeah. Then watch his demeanor towards the ball.
I see.
You go notice a lot of things.
You know, try honestly, hard to folk them. If this be example, then for use this as an example, clear out the team, then start from scratch. Because this be poor way you go market your body to your fans. This be poor way you go market the league as a product. Okay. Because if you concede goals like this and you watch the 4th goal, Kunedi Yardom, he just the run no, he stop. You know even pursue the striker self to the latter end. Then it be some way. It be some way because somebody they said neutral person for it be scouts. You go talk like this player will play for Chan, this player will play for the Black Galaxies. This Richmond Ai guy way sometime back 9 day you're under 17. Seriously, then
I see.
The talent makes some way. Then you question the talent and the level of competition.
So you question mark. You just talk say it has them at performance some way. Yeah. But on the flip side, if you credit Medeama too.
But not 5-1.
See,
but not 5-1.
This season has in general self. I think
they
get issues.
Anyway,
in a what after they win the league, as Boedu left, I think this be one of the teams I see where they don't really get quality. Especially for the more attacking sense there. Now they tell Mo Shaban say the Albert Yonde guy, the Cameroonian guy, Charlie, I know they see him well. Salif Ibrahim come from injury, he be slow. Glasson Awako off color. Who? That be what be named self? Kojo Obin Jr. This game they play on for flanks. Under the fighting winning season under Samuel Buedu, then he be the main striker. He know the score goes, but you know Obin Jr. has these qualities where players they feel play around them. He they bring players into play them. This I just see him for the right side. He they cut it. Wait, he's so slow to play on that side. So how Okluse said the team part to.
So I just want,
you see, like there were so many things way be off.
But if you pick Heart of Oak's team in general, I was listening to my but the truth is that Heart of Oak should have even considered 7, because if you pick the league table and you look at the position of Tamale City, they are 15th on the league log, just a point to relegation zone. They beat Heart of Oak 4-1 at the Tamale Sports Stadium.
Where this is into them concede this number of
yes.
Karela to beat them.
Karela beat them 3-0. Samatex beat Heart of Oak 3-2.
Yeah. This is in them concede.
So if you pick some of the teams that have beaten Heart of Oak and you pick the form of Jonathan Sowa, Nana Kofi Babo, Kwesi Donsu, if you pick the Nuruddin, Baba Musa, goalkeeper Felix Che. Heart of Oak shouldn't have even scored Felix Che. He's one of the best keepers. 13 clean sheets in about 20 games.
Okay.
Aside Joseph Ado, who has kept 14 in about 22 games. So in general, Medeama came into the game prepared with the quality they have. So we should credit Medeama. Now, with the Heart of Oak team, I don't know, but to be honest, they started the season with Junior Kaba, a Cameroonian forward. He played 11 games. He failed to score. They terminated his contract. Yasan Wachen, Central African Republic. About 15 matches. Yet, and I was surprised why the coach even started him. And for Kojo Obin Jr., 2020-2021, when Heart of Oak won the league under Samuel Buedu, he was the club's top scorer. He scored 10 goals. But if you pick Heart of Oak in the last 3 years, they don't have a player. Look, Tamale City, just first season in the league, they have a striker who has scored 14 goals in the league. Hafiz Hunter Konkoni, he didn't start the season. He was injured. Yes, he was injured. He has 14. He was injured. He didn't start the season because of the injury he picked up against Heart of Oak in the 2020-2021 match day 26 at Bechem when Heart of Oak beat them 1-0. Since then, he returned this season around match day 8. And he's currently, yes, he has scored 14 goals.
And Heart of Oak, I'm not sure they get somebody who scored 10.
The Heart of Oak, the former striker, Zlatan. The guy with, he needs 14.
14 goals.
So basically, they get goal scoring problem. Anyway,